The world has never been this loud. Notifications buzz every minute. Opinions shout from every screen. Success is constantly being defined for you by strangers, trends, and timelines that were never meant to be yours. In this noise, millions of people wake up every day exhausted, not because they work too hard, but because they live without clarity. This is the story of Ethan Carter and how he learned that purpose doesn't shout at echoes. Ethan lived in Chicago, surrounded by ambition, glass buildings, fast trains, faster dreams. He had everything people said he should want: a stable corporate job, a decent apartment, a busy social life. And yet, every morning, when his alarm rang at 6:30 a.m., a heavy feeling settled in his chest. Is this it? He often wondered. He scrolled through his phone while brushing his teeth. People launching startups, traveling the world, celebrating promotions. Everyone looked fulfilled. Everyone except him. At work, Ethan was efficient but empty. Meetings blended together. Emails never ended. His days felt productive but meaningless. One Friday evening, his manager congratulated him on hitting quarterly targets. Great work, Ethan. Keep pushing. Ethan smiled. Inside, something cracked. That night, instead of meeting friends, he walked alone by the lake. The city lights reflected on the water. Flickering like thoughts he couldn't quiet, he asked himself a dangerous question. Why am I doing all this? He didn't have an answer. The next morning, Ethan visited his grandfather, Henry, a retired school teacher who lived in a small, quiet neighborhood. Henry noticed immediately. You look tired, he said. I sleep enough. Ethan replied, I'm just lost. Henry nodded. Then you're not tired. You're disconnected. They sat in silence for a moment. Disconnected from what? Ethan asked. Henry smiled gently. From your why? Ethan frowned. Everyone talks about purpose like it's obvious. I don't hear anything. That's because you're listening to the world, Henry said, tapping Ethan's chest. Your why speaks from here. Henry took out an old notebook, worn and yellowed. I kept this when I was young, he said. Whenever life got noisy, I wrote one question every night. He handed the notebook to Ethan. The question was simple. What gave my day meaning today? Ethan took the notebook home. That night, he stared at the blank page for a long time. Nothing came, but he wrote anyway. Today had no meaning. He wrote honestly. The next day, something small happened. On his commute, Ethan noticed a man struggling with groceries on the stairs. Normally, he would walk past. Instead, he helped. The man smiled and said, Thank you. That helped more than you know. That night, Ethan wrote, Help someone. Felt he good. The following week, he kept writing. Some days, the page stayed empty. Other days, small moments appeared. Listening to a coworker vent, explaining a concept to a junior employee, volunteering at a weekend food drive almost by accident. He noticed a pattern. The days that felt meaningful were not the days he earned praise. They were the days he helped someone understand, grow, or feel less alone. This realization scared him. Helping wasn't part of his career plan. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't trending, but it was honest. Ethan began volunteering every Saturday at a local community center, tutoring students who struggled academically. At first, he doubted himself. I'm not a teacher, he said to the coordinator. You don't need to be, she replied. You just need to care. Week after week, he showed up. He explained math patiently. He encouraged shy students. He stayed late to help one more child understand. Time moved differently there. He felt alive. One evening, a student named Marcus stayed behind. Mr. Ethan, he said quietly, you make me feel like I'm not stupid. Ethan froze. In that moment, everything went quiet. No notifications. No comparisons. No noise. Just clarity. That night, his journal entry was different. Today, I heard my why. Ethan didn't quit his job immediately. Purpose doesn't demand recklessness, it asks for alignment. He slowly adjusted his life. He pursued certification in education. He reduced overtime. He focused on growth that mattered to him. People questioned his choices. You're throwing away potential. Why settle for less money? You're wasting your degree. The noise returned. But now, Ethan recognized it, and he didn't let it drown his echo. 2 years later, Ethan stood in a classroom not as a volunteer, but as a teacher. He looked at his students, some confident, some lost, many unheard. I know how it feels, he told them, to live in a loud world and not know who you are. Their eyes were on him. He had found his why, and it guided every decision. Purpose didn't make his life easy, but it made it true. If you feel overwhelmed, unfocused, or empty despite doing everything right, pause. The world is loud, but your purpose is patient. Ask yourself, what moments make time disappear? Who do you feel most alive helping? What would you do even if no one applauded? Your why may not scream, but if you listen closely, it will echo. If this story resonated with you, subscribe to Motivoons for more motivational stories that help you find clarity, purpose, and inner strength in a noisy world.